Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakah Kodesh. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS, to the true leaders of Israel today, and salutation to all of the Akim who do this work in truth and sincerity, who are risking their lives and their freedoms to do so, as well as the scattered Israelites who come looking like the heathen but are not, by way of their forefathers' seeds who are Israelite men. The true name of the Most High is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahushua. And the Lord's fully chosen people are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as we're the ones who suffer under the curses in the book of Deuteronomy. My name is Akalia, and I'm from the GMS Jamaica Kingston camp. And this video is about the Mark of the Beast prophecy, which is the microchip. The Elder Apostle Tahar did a video regarding this video earlier today, and the Spirit inspired me to lamb back off of it. And he left the link, so I followed the link and I listened to what this individual, Lena Petrova, who appears to be a financial expert. She is a CPA in finance and economics, so she appears to know what she's talking about, and after listening to the video, she most certainly does know what she's talking about, and more so, through Spirit and Power of Yahweh, she may share the things that she has spoken about. We, the prophets of Yahweh, as we believe to be, ourselves to be, have been speaking about these things from the very beginning, starting with the apostles. Okay, and we are in fact in that time. We are in the time where the wicked elite of Esau Edom are getting ready to push their microchip and their NWO. Okay, and at the apex of the NWO is that microchip technology. All right, so we're heading towards a cashless society very rapidly. The introduction of central bank digital currencies, which is a digital way of paying. We have the digital identification systems, which are being put in place and are very heavy. Okay, and so I want to get a precept real quick before starting the video rather. And please forgive me, I am a bit under the weather, so I do not intend to be low energy, but it is what it is. We're always under attack anyway, but you gotta push through and do this work, because the flesh is weak but the spirit is willing. So this is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie, though it tarry. Wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. So the vision is yet for an appointed time, and that's all of these prophecies. And the main prophecy that we're looking towards is this Mark of the Beast prophecy. All right? Because once the Mark of the Beast prophecy is fulfilled, then salvation is around the corner. Then will World War III pop off in the way of the War of Armageddon, as it talks about in Revelation chapter 16. And with that will come the destruction of America, which is Mystery Babylon the Great, as it talks about in Revelation chapter 17. And Yahushua will return to deliver the elect of the nation of Israel during that time. But before all of that can happen, the Mark of the Beast, which is the microchip, has to be implemented, okay, on a mass scale worldwide, right? In Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16, it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Okay, so it has to be like that. It has to be worldwide first. But the vision is set for an appointed time by Yahweh Shemishai, and at the end it shall speak, and it's speaking right now. It's so clear to see. If you have been given the eye salve from Yahweh Shemishai, it is so clear to see that it's speaking very loudly, and so we are at the end. And though it may appear to tarry for some time, like it's lagging behind, it really, you wait for it, because it will surely come. As it says in the book of I believe it's Isaiah chapter 55 and 11, that the word of the Lord do not go out void, and that it shall accomplish thereto where it is sent, to paraphrase. So it will come to pass, and we're in that time. Now, this lady, she talks about it And let's listen to what she has to say.
Doesn't seem to be met with major opposition here. BBC reported that cash is no longer king. You better get ready for future financial transactions to feature facial recognition technology and possibly wearables, hearables, and implantables. Can't make that up. Let me know if that is something you're on board with. Australia's transition to a fully cashless society is expected to happen within the next 5 to 8 years. But there are other experts who believe that it may be just a couple of years away, maybe just 3 years away. If you've been a subscriber of mine for a while, you might remember that in a previous video on CBDCs, I mentioned that the Atlantic Council predicted full transition to a digital currency within 5 to 7 years, which of course does appear to be in line with Australia's timeline of going completely cashless. But here's the catch. There was a major event that enabled Australia's transition to a cashless society. And that major event was the introduction of a brand new instant financial settlement system called the New Payments Platform. It was introduced in February of 2023. Now tell me if that rings a bell. Does that ring a bell? Comment below if you think that it might be similar to the instant system FedNow that was introduced by the Federal Reserve here in the United States in mid-July. So Australia's new payment platform allows businesses, government agencies, and consumers to make instant payments 24/7, 7 days a week, exactly the same way that FedNow functions. I will end this video with a quote by one of the biggest proponents of a cashless society, Swedish-Australian author and managing director of Think, Anders Sorman Nilsson. Here's what he says. Seamless biometric payments are the key drivers to moving beyond the old idea of credit cards or cash as a physical product, to a digital service that lives in your mobile wallet or smartphone. Your intimate payment relationship will be with your wearable, hearable, or implantable digital device, which you and the artificial intelligence will train to select the right card for the right purchase. This could be for, say, frequent flyer, foreign exchange, or payment term optimization. He even said that advances in facial recognition technology will help us, consumers, become increasingly comfortable scanning our bodies as an identification method. Is that the reality that you want? Comment below. Let me know what you make of it.
Okay. You heard it there, man. You can rewind the video or you can visit her video and listen to it. It is clear to see what's happening. The biometric parts, I mean, that completely goes into how the microchip is used. The central bank digital currencies is the digital payment aspect. The digital identification is a part of the biometrics as well, you know. And so, of course, I went to Google and I searched the Australia cashless. 2 weeks ago from ABC, Australia's transition to a cashless society raises concerns about financial exclusion, privacy, etc. 2 days ago, Coles makes it harder for customers to pay by cash as Australia rapidly moves towards becoming a cashless society. And this is a worldwide thing. All right, when it comes to, for example, the facial recognition, China has that lockdown. And they're bringing that very heavily to India as well, and it's going to be a worldwide thing. Here I got the story from the BBC.com. Okay, so it is in fact real, and this is from the BBC, ESA's #1 news platform in the UK. All right, why cash is no longer king. Future financial transactions will feature facial recognition technology and possibly wearables, hearables, and implantables. And implantables. And implantables. And implantables. All right, I'm going to say it like that because I'm going to sound like a broken record, man. Okay? Because you people, man, this thing is going to be taking you Israelites by storm. All of you that don't believe, the elect will know what's up. But the rest of you, this is going to take you by storm, man. Okay? And it's going to be a very awful time. We're going to be in the time of Jacob's trouble when all of this happens. And this is the implantable that they plan on putting inside of you, the microchip. All right, RFID microchip, or if you just want to call it the microchip, you call it the microchip. This is what they intend to use. Okay? And the BBC has reported and said, and let you people know what it is that is coming, as Esau has always done. He always lets you people know. He puts it in subliminal messages, but right now he just letting you people know what's coming straight up. Okay? And here it is, Australia's transition to a truly cashless society is well underway. Experts say it will happen within 5 to 8 years. Others, such as Professor Richard Holden from the UNSW Business School, say it could happen within 3 years. 3 years. This thing is happening quickly, man. Okay? And it could even be sooner than that. This Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12, therefore rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And he knows his time is short. He knows his kingdom is crumbling. And he knows he needs to get this done. Okay? So he's coming, man, and he's going to be coming very viciously. He's going to be using the fullness of his blessing, which is that sword which he's always used, but it's going to be his last hoorah. So he's coming with the sword in the most aggressive way ever. Okay? Than ever before. No more fumbling for plastic money in wallets or metal coins in our bags. Our frictionless, cashless future is within our grasp. Okay? So let's go on down. Here it says Holden's plan to phase out cash within 3 years begins with eliminating $100 notes in the first year and $50 bills in year 2. Then it's about using education and incentives, especially convincing traditional cash users of better options. Okay? It's about making sure everyone has the ability to use tap card technology in a way that works for them. Holden says, such as making payments using a senior's card, for instance. Okay? It talks about how Holden argues the advantages of a cashless society far outweigh the negatives. Many small businesses in Australia, especially cafes, no longer accept coins or notes. He says the cashless society will only lead to a more honest tax environment. Okay, so they're going to let you know the benefits of it, and people are going to eat it up. Okay. Australia will become virtually cashless when consumers and businesses realize the friction and frustration involved with handling cash and demand seamless payments. Well, it's going to happen like that because they're going to make it frustrating for people. When the payment transaction becomes a non-event, when it automatically happens as you exit the restaurant after a delicious meal, then we're living in a cashless society. Okay, here we go. Seamless biometric payments are the key drivers to moving beyond the old idea of credit cards or cash as a physical product. So they want to get rid of even the credit card. So you must be wondering, okay, well, you know about Tap to Go, you know about Samsung Pay, Google Pay, people use their phones and stuff. They're saying get rid of credit cards too? Yeah, because it's heading towards the microchip. To a digital service that lives in your mobile wallet or smartphone. See? Mobile wallet or smartphone. Okay? Take a look at your smartphone, your Samsung Pay or your Apple Pay, and everything is consolidated onto it. Everything's going to be consolidated onto your microchip. Your intimate payment relationship will be with your wearable, hearable, or implantable digital devices. I mean, it is so clear to see. And that implantable device, digital device, once again, is that microchip. And they put it last for a reason. They said wearable, hearable, or implantable. It's put last for a reason. It's the main one that's coming. Okay? So this is it, man. And we're very close. Rather than thinking about which device will be the single source of truth, payment technologies will embed into the ecosystem of what you're wearing. He says, other than smartphones, if we look at which hearable and wearable devices have reached mass adoption and low social stigma, the top 3 will be spectacles, earphones, and wristwatches. We're already paying with our wristwatches. AirPods have the capacity for conversational commerce, and in the future, ordinary spectacles might become augmented with conversational payment attitude. As long as you're happy to carry a chip in your body, let me read it one more time. As long as you're happy to carry a chip in your body or on your body, you can proudly claim you're a walking ATM. It is the prophecy. The prophecy, the prophecy, the prophecy. Wow. You know, there's not much else to say on it. You know, but seek ye the Lord while he may be found, call ye upon him while he is near. Now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. And it truly is near. So get right with Yahweh Shemishai and repent. Because this is true and this is real, what is coming. With that, I'd like to say all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shemishai, Basham Kodesh, Wa Abad, Babal, Shalom.